subscribe.
一体どんな手を使ってどんな手も何も俺は元から
登録していた
Card Kaizoku.
This video is brought to you by Adakai TCG. Shop the latest in premium holographic textured custom One Piece cards. Designed for collectors, crafted to stand out. Use code CARDKaizoku for 15% off your next order. This video is sponsored by gumgum.gg. See Western OP11 list and Eastern OP12 list on gumgum.gg. Updated daily. Be the first to see decks for new leaders as they emerge. With over 1,000 deck lists per set, gumgum.gg has all the top strategies as soon as they drop. This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. Okay, so top 16 of the Fukuoka Championship Series consists of any new leaders here? Whoa, Zoro Sanji. This is Zoro Sanji here. One green yellow Law, one purple Luffy, one Teach, Rayleigh, of course, and then green Zoro, of course, and then of course, I said of course like 5 times right now. Blue purple Luffy. What the heck? This is Zoro Sanji here, guys. Okay, I can go live now, right? Sorry for the jankiness. Okay, first match. Let's go, guys. Ooh, we got the green yellow Sanji. Green blue. Zoro and San. Okay, so his leader ability, in case you don't know what it does, downtime zone when attacking once per turn, you can return one of your characters with the cost of 2 or more to your hand, and then you can set up to one of your characters with power 7,000 or less is active. Did he get anything from the starter decks? Why is he up here? What's the secret? Bonnie cards? Supernova cards? He's a Straw Hat leader though. What does he get from blue? Buggy cards? No. This is just Zoro and Sanji just here just because it's good. Okay, let's see what he's going against though. Oh, Slash? You're right. He is a Slash leader, Slash Strike. So like Tashigi's and stuff. Do you count as a Zoro leader, actually? No, right? Because you have this part of the name. Right? If you do count as Zoro, that'd be pretty strong, actually. Okay, the enemy is a blue-purple Luffy, of course. Okay, let me bring him up. So, blue-purple Luffy, in case you guys don't know, if you're at 8 Dawn, at the beginning of the turn, you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Right, Straw Hat Crew type card, add it to your hand, put the rest on the back. Put the rest back on the top or bottom of your deck in any order. So it's a ramp deck, and you get like a free search every turn in the late game. Okay, let me lower the stream actually. It's making me like unable to hear myself when I speak. Sorry. You guys are gonna have to listen to me only. Zoro is in the name, so maybe let me read what those cards do in OP12. Okay, so let's see. We have Kuina. It's specifically Zoro, right? So it cannot be Zoro and Sanji. What about the other Tashigi? Right? Or else I would say Zoro in its name, I think. Yeah, it's bracketed around Zoro can't be used. Yeah, that's what I assumed. So, well, it does have access to Mihawk, right? That's a generic card. Okay, let's take a look at the opening hands here. So we see Tashigi, Protection 2k, 2 of them. Oh, it's Fishman Zoro? The Arlong that freezes arrested leader from attacking, right? Is that what he does? Then Hody, and then 2k Mihawk that can actually cheat out. You can cheat out the Hody, right? Wait, what does Mihawk do again? Cheats out of a Slash? Yeah, so I can cheat out the Arlong. And then what does Arlong do? Arlong. Yeah, arrested leader cannot attack. Okay, and then the blue purple Luffy has ramp, 2k, and then 9 costs and 8 costs. This is a pretty good start for the blue purple Luffy as well, right? So who wins this? So maybe I think the green blue Zoro and Sanji might be favored, right? Because it's a pretty aggressive deck from the last time I played it. And blue purple Luffy's a 3 life leader. Though a 6k base, but like how many 7ks do you have to take before you add a counter, right? He's only got 1 2k in hand too. So I have a feeling Zoro and Sanji's gonna win, actually. Especially with this kind of start. This is a pretty decent start. Because this Mihawk, you can always bounce it back to hand too, after cheating out the Arlong. Okay, it's gonna be exciting. Oh my god. And I'm glad it's a leader that I know what it does. I played green, blue Sanji, and Zoro on my channel before. Okay, so passes with 1 Dawn, open. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the Mihawk into Arlong, right? Okay, 2 Dawn passes back to Zoro. Picked up a Nami Searcher? Okay, so that's the East Blue Searcher, right? It's not the Straw Hat one. Yeah, East Blue. Okay, yep, there's that Mihawk. So again, Mihawk doesn't play out a 4-drop that has Slash from his hand, and does play out the Arlong, and he didn't discard a card because, yeah, the opponent's leader is not rested anyway, so does nothing, but it's a 6k, that's always a threat against the 6k leader. Okay, so Luffy's on his 4-Dawn turn. We could just see like a Mr. 2, but he does need to hit 8, so he might go for the Zoro actually. right? And then next turn ramp again with the Mr. 2. Because if you play Zoro next turn, it can't ramp you until your 8 Dawn turn. Oh, okay, he's going for the slower ramp. But it's guaranteed, right? Zoro could die this turn. Okay, so we see 7 at Arlong, counter 2k, passes. Oh, here's what Mr. 2 does, by the way. Just gives you an active Dawn. Okay, so Zoro and Sanji's 5 Dawn turn. He doesn't really have much to do in terms of characters to play. He has a Nami Searcher, but then that's 2 Dawn. So that would give him 3 to... I guess he could leader ability, right? Start throwing some decent attacks at your opponent. And the nice thing in this particular matchup is that, like, this Mr. 2 isn't gonna copy anything bigger than like a 6 or 7k. So it's not too much of a threat. Oh, but never mind. There's a Hody in his hand right here. That's probably the biggest character in his deck. And it will only be used for like finishing, which is also great into the Blue Purple Luffy because, yeah, Gungam Giant can be denied thanks to Hody. If he wants to like put on the aggro, he could just forego playing anything and just double attack with the Arlong and leader. Right, here, let me bring up what Zoro and Sanji does again in case you guys already forgot. Ooh, plays out the Tashigi. So he's worried about... Wait, is that... No, that's Smoker, sorry. That is Smoker. 5 cost 7k with Banish. Can give him an active Dawn. So no double attacks this turn. I would think he's just gonna attack... No, he can probably safely attack with both, right? Because he's not gonna put too much stun on leader, I don't think. We do 6, C6. Or actually, no, since the Luffy has nothing to play, he will just attach stun to leader and like try to kill the Arlong. But it might be okay, right? Because you still have your Smoker for your double attacking with your leader. And attacking with Banish twice is pretty strong. Takes a 6k. I don't know if that was a good idea. Yeah, he doesn't attack with the Arlong. He's protecting it. Yeah, that's what I would have done too. But yeah, I just thought maybe he would have been super aggro. Okay, so did pick up a lot more counter on the Luffy side. Right, he's got 3k here more, and then he has Thunder Bagua too. I guess he can get to 8 with Thunder Bagua. That's what he's going to have to try to do. Right, because Zoro's not going to get him to 8. Because he can just counter for 4 and then ramp a Dawn. So, what is he at? He has 5 Dawn to use. He has no characters to attack into though, unfortunately. Could just play another Mr. 2 out instead of Thunder Bagua, actually. Because I do see he has a second one in hand. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like Mr. 2 and then swing 7 with leader. Oh, is he going to swing with the Mr. 2 on board too? He is. Okay, so it's probably a 7k. Yep. 7 at face is taken. Okay, Nami trigger. The Nami Searcher. It does play out for free. So let's search top 5 for an East Blue type card. More Arlongs. I wonder if he runs Vanderdecken, because you can always bounce that back to your hand and replay it to KO rested characters. Right, this guy here. Because he has the Fishman to discard to use his effect. And against like Blue Purple Luffy, like it doesn't matter the cost, he can KO any rested character. So any 9 cost, any 8 cost is easily dealt with for 2 Dawn. And here is 7 from leader. Now, if you get too low, again, Zoro and Sanji is a 4 life leader. It is kind of risky. It takes another 7 and gets a Koshiro, which is just a blocker. It does play the Mr. 2 out. Then he has 3 Dawn, so he could Thunderball. He doesn't need to, but might as well protect yourself if you can, right? Because yeah, this turn is going to hurt, and especially because Smoker has Banish, right? So that's something you're going to want to defend, because you don't want to lose these cards in your life. Oh, it picks up the Cavendish from the Dressrosa one. This Cavendish here. Yeah, if you can attack twice with them, you draw 2 cards. So that's a good leader ability target. So it does swing 7 with the Banish with the Smoker. It's probably at face, it's not at the Mr. 2. Nami can always just kill Mr. 2. He counters 2k. Or he might even probably bounce the Mihawk back to hand. So he'll attack Mihawk into the Mr. 2, because it's going to go back to hand anyway. Are my comments frozen? Or my chat? You guys there? Is everyone just intently watching and not chatting? That's probably frozen. Let me refresh that. Oh no, you guys are just locked into the game. Okay. Oh, he did it with the Nami. Is he bouncing Nami back to hand? I guess searching again would be nice. Find that Vanderdecken. Is Vanderdecken an East Blue card? He's not. Okay, so yeah. Zoro and Sanji's leader ability lets them untap the Smoker and bounce the Nami back to hand. And then the Mr. 2 died. Okay. Oh, he moved it back for me. Thank you. I don't have to change the arrows. So this is a Banish, but he does have a 2k for this. And then he's probably saving the Thunder Bagua for the Arlong hit here. So yeah, Zoro and Sanji still has 6 Dawn to work with. Could develop the Cavendish now. And then just do like 8 with the Hody. No, Arlong, I mean. Plays out the Tashigi to protect from 9 cost Mom, probably, right? It prevents a green character from being removed from the board. And he's probably anticipating this card. So the Tashigi would stop this. And then Arlong is just 6k. Alright. And then he's going to play the Cavendish. But that would give 9 Mom a target. So I don't know. Right? Because Tashigi only protects green. Yeah, green. So I don't know about that. But yeah, I guess if you're concerned more about keeping your Smoker alive, you should at least have some, the Tashigi out. Okay, dead Thunder Bagua to counter 4 and ramp a Dawn. 4, 4, 2? He had 4 Dawn though. Wait a second. Oh, he attacked with the Mihawk. I didn't see that. I didn't catch that. So yeah, the Blue Purple Luffy is at 9 Dawn right now, so he does get the leader ability. Look at the top high cards of his deck for a Straw Hat Crew type card. Was that 3 Gungam Giants? Oh no, that's Gear Second. Okay, he's gonna keep these. That's a lot of defense he has stacked on top right here. Yeah, so this was a 6k, and then he had 2 Dawn left over for just the Koshido, which is another KO blocker that can prevent KO, which is not something that Blue Purple Luffy does anyway. So he is at the full 10 Dawn. He doesn't have a 9 cost Sanji play, unfortunately, because everything on top of his deck right now is events. But yeah, he can't play this. He might just play out the Katakuri. He has... Oh, he also has the other Luffy. So it's either this, it's a blocker that gives you Dawn back every turn, or this is the other card in his hand, right? This Luffy, which can bounce the Tashigi back to hand at the very least. I mean, that's good enough for me, I feel. Okay, so he's doing 6 at Mihawk. This should be a kill. Confirm kill. Oh, you can't bounce the Mihawk? No, 2 or more. Hey, 2 or more. Look at this. Sorry, I don't mean to bully you. Okay, so this 7k was blocked by the Koshido. Hody could ruin this whole game. Yeah, that's why I think if he just plays Katakuri, he can leave 2 Dawn up. So he at least either has 1 blocker and no Dawn, or like blocker out, Dawn out, but he has 1 Dawn left over. He has to know that Hody is a potential here. Yeah, just to Katakuri here. And then passes, yep, he's playing around the Hody for sure. This guy knows, he knows what's up, right? You can only rest 2 things. It's either this, or this and this. But yeah, I still do think that the Zoro and Sanji's in the commanding position here. But who knows, maybe we do see he has like 2 more event counters coming up next turn. Maybe he could outgrind the Zoro and Sanji here. I wonder if the Zoro and Sanji is so worried about the 9 cost Lin then, right? Otherwise, you would just swing the Tashigi into Mr. 2 and then bounce it back to hand. Is now the time to Hody? I think if you mess up the Hody, you're pretty vulnerable, right? Because you'd be at 1 life here. So I don't think he can Hody until he for sure has lethal. Okay, here's 7k from the Smoker with Banish, by the way. This is gonna force a Gear Second. If he Gungam Giants, he's gonna draw into like 2 events, right? Actually, yeah, he's in trouble. He's gonna be at a Dawn. So he does Gungam Giant because he stacked the Gear Seconds on top, right? Yeah, Gear Second and Gungam Giant. He only has 1 Dawn to use. Yeah, you're right. Now Hody him. I think he has game with Hody. Aren't you a smart cookie? Here's what Hody does, by the way, which is why we think he might have game. He can rest 2 things and he has Rush. But it is a gamble. The Blue Purple Luffy does have high cards in hand that for all the Zoro and Sanji player knows, he doesn't know if they're counter or not. So he goes for the safe play and plays a Nami. Little did he know, he had game. He does run Vanderdecken. Ooh, that'd be pretty nice, but it's not an East Blue type card, so you can't take it. So what could he take? The EP02 Zoro was East Blue, right? Yeah, this one. It's not going to help in this matchup, but it's at least 1k counter. He did end up taking a 2k with the Hachan. Okay, so I'm thinking he's going to keep the Tashigi on board. He's still worried about the Lunlin, so he's going to bounce the Nami back to hand. Oh, but Nami can't attack, so he has to waste an attack on the Mr. 2. Oh, he took Koshido? Wait, why is that guy just out on the field like that? Was this from the search? Oh, it was. Okay, my bad. He didn't take a 2k. Is he East Blue? Oh yeah, I guess so. Okay, so see just a naked 6. Naked 6 at leader. Oh, it was at Mr. 2. Okay. My bad. Smoker gives him a Dawn back from rested to active. Can still Hody, but I don't think he can leader ability and Hody it now anymore, right? How much Dawn does his leader ability cost? It costs 1 only, so he can leader ability, actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we give him 6, 7, and then an 8k from Hody. It's pretty good odds with just 1 Dawn active. I feel like he's gonna play it safe though. I noticed Japanese player play pretty safe. Okay, he's doing 6. Yeah, he's not going Hody, or else he would have done it already. Or maybe he plays it now. He's at least committing a Dawn to leader, at the very least. Oh, something bigger? 8k? Okay, 8 at leader. Bouncing Nami back to restand the Smoker. So this isn't just a free block. Now little does he know that Luffy has no counter, so he cannot block in counter 1 or anything like that. So he's gonna have to... I think he's gonna have to Gungam Giant to hopefully draw into counter. He knows the next card, but not the one after that. He takes the 8. Okay, he gets a 2k. I think he's good now. Yeah, Gear Second would protect him, but he'd have no counter in hand after that. So he'd want a Gungam Giant to draw cards. Okay, does Gear Second now that he has a 2k in hand. And then plays another Nami out. Oh, I guess for people watching the VOD, not live, I'm talking to chat, in case you're wondering who I'm responding to. That would turn leader ability off. So yeah, but like he had no choice if he didn't get a 2k from life. It does play a Koshido and then passes the turn. Right, in that situation where you don't have any more counter in your hand, you want a Gungam Giant. But yeah, he gambled on getting counter from life, and then he felt safe enough to not need to do a second Gungam Giant. Oh, he still doesn't have a good 9 cost Sanji play, because the only thing he can play in this top 5 is another Sanji. Wait, what is this card? Is it an event? Okay, takes the Nami. Well, yeah, I guess we won't never know. But yeah, no 9-cost Sanji play. Unfortunate for him. For 2 turns now. Okay, and then he draws a card that he put there. It's just a 1k counter. It was a Katakuri? Oh, he couldn't Sanji into Katakuri, if that was the case. But it looks like he's not opting to do that. Or did he set it up that way? No, he put it on the bottom, right? It's the 5th card. Okay, 6 at face is countered for 2. 8 at Arlong. Okay, he doesn't think he can kill the smoker. He does have 5k counter. Is it a good idea to like separate your cards like this? He can see, right? That he has like 2 stacks. I don't know. I don't know if it's too much metagaming. Okay, counters 3 to save the Arlong. The casters are bringing up the Luffy for some reason. Playing the Nami, okay, or not. Yeah, he needs to get some of these dead cards out of his hand anyway. So let me show you guys what Nami does. So let's you draw 3 cards and you can put 2 cards in your hand back on the top or bottom of your deck in any order. And she's a blocker. And then she put those 3 on the bottom. He didn't like them. Those are cards he saw already anyway. Or did he? No, I see like a 2k counter Sanji now and a Thunder Bagua that I didn't see before. So he passes, the Katakuri untaps himself, and then has 5 Dawn open. So that's a Bagua and a Gungam Giant, and then a Gear Second, plus whatever other counter events he can find. So he's probably going to live another turn. Well, Hody would deny... Oh no, he has 2 blockers too, right? You can rest 2 things, there's 7 targets, so you want to rest here. Okay, so 7 Smoker is blocked. And then 6 from leader to untap the Smoker. So 6 at face. Smoker untaps and he moved it, so I have to redraw all the freaking arrows. Come on, man. Commit to a slot. Counter 1. Oh, the Zoro Sanji's undefeated? Nice. It could just be that, like, since everyone's playing the starter decks, everyone's, like, really susceptible to aggro right now as they're figuring out the decks. Okay, so he's deciding his next attack right now, I think. Okay, going 8k with the Arlong here. So 8, and then he still has Arlong, or Hody Dawn. Okay, Gear Seconds to counter for 3. So that's defended. Here, you guys want to see what Gear Second does? It's some counter for 3k. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It does have 7 Dawn, but Hody will not finish him for now. I don't think you Hody at this point. Oh, is he gonna do it? If he wanted to Hody, it would have been last turn, but now it's too unsafe. Yeah. Okay, plays a Nami to search. What's he looking for though? Oh, he plays the Vivi to draw cards. That could be an option. Right, this one here. But is his hand size small enough? It is, right? He could draw a bunch of cards. I don't know if that'll help him. It would help him get more counter to save himself at the very least. Would he end up taking another Koshiro? I gotta stop looking away when they're searching because I always miss every card they take. Okay, so Smoker gave him one of the Dawn back. Whoa, what is this? 11? So he's forcing the Gungam Giant would not be enough. Gungam Giant would be +4, and he needed 2k on top of that. Oh, he whiffed? Wait, isn't this an East Blue? Oh, it's Alabasta. I thought it was East Blue. But Vivi is from East Blue. Right? Is Alabasta Kingdom in East Blue? I thought it was. Okay, so he needs a 2k on top of this because he's still at 10k right now. Does he drop the Usopp or the Sanji? It drops the Sanji, so that is defended. And then, what's the 2 Dawn for? Koshiro? Yeah, so another blocker out. So I also don't think the Zoro and Sanji dies next turn either. Oh, Alabasta's on the Grand Line? Oh, okay, makes sense. I just assumed anything that was from when I was back in high school was East Blue. Okay, picks up another Nami. Dang, the Blue Purple Luffy could make a comeback from here. This is that point, right? Or they start drawing enough cards that you can't keep up with if you haven't killed them already. Okay, does draw the Linlin now. Right, he has this in hand. That could prolong the game even more. But Zoro and Sanji has a Tashigi out. So actually, never mind. He was careful to have this always on board to protect against Linlin. It would still heal. It'd still heal the Blue Purple Luffy, but I don't think that's what he needs right now. It could be. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So he's swinging 6. Is this 6 that I am assuming here? It takes it. Okay, we see 8. Or no, 8. 8 at face. I guess he could put the Tashigi into life. But no, that doesn't do anything for him. Okay, that gets blocked. Plays a Nami. Yeah. Makes sense. Just have a bunch of Dawn for defense and then live another turn because the Zoro and Sanji is going to run out of counter eventually. Okay, I think it's too late to kill the Blue Purple Luffy now, actually. And he has to put 2 cards back on the bottom of his deck. Did he already? I guess he already did. So yeah, he's got 5 Dawn up again. He has just Thunder Bagua actually. So that's 4k counter. And then this is a 1k, 2k. So what is this? 7k counter total. So we'll see if Zoro and Sanji can take down 7k counter hand and 3 blockers out. 3 blockers. Okay, so does swing Smoker 7. And then gets countered for 2. Or not. I wonder why he doesn't make this an 8k. Does he need the extra Dawn for something? 8 counter 2. So he's down to 5k counter. But still has 3 blockers, so no big deal. Here's a 6. Oh, I guess if he makes a Smoker an 8, he can't untap it, right? I forgot about that. Okay, so all the counter out of the Blue Purple Luffy's hand is gone. Yeah, Arc Strider. Caught myself. Okay, bounce the Koshiro back to restand the smoker. Not have to draw the numbers again. So he does have to Thunder Bagua this, but still has 3 blockers. So, ooh, so on the clap back, the Zoro and Sanji actually only has 2k counter. Yeah, I think Luffy has this one. Oh my god. His streak is ruined. Here's the 7. Can just get blocked for free by the Katakuri. Oh wait, he still has Hody. Right. Hody's an angle. Right. Actually, Hody wins the game from him. Forgot this guy was here. The blocks with the Nami. Try not to telegraph he has no counter, maybe? Because yeah, 3 Dawn on a blue purple Luffy is scary. So it's he's gonna have to gamble, right? He doesn't know what cards are in his hand. He has to assume that he has no event counters. Oh, it went to overtime. But yeah, the game's gonna end after this turn. Dang, you guys were with me this whole time for 30 minutes? So yeah, it's by life, and then by deck, and then rock, paper, scissors after that. My goal is to one day see it go to rock, paper, scissors on stream. Does overtime change anything? So if the Zoro can live, he could win on life, but he has no counter to stay at 1 life. By deck count though, blue purple Luffy has used leader ability like 4 times now, but that's it. I think Zoro and Sanji has searched a lot more. Yeah, goes for the Hody. So little does he know, he has game. 10k for game. Oh, and then Smoker gives him 1 more. Okay, so it's 11 actually. Hey, 11k. Oh, whoa. 6 with the Tashigi. The Tashigi won the game. Okay. Zoro, Sanji, top 8. Alright, cool. Maybe we'll see them in the next round. But yeah, that's the top 16 here. I guess for VOD purposes, you guys will have to wait until the next video to check out the next match, but everyone watching with me live is just gonna have to wait for them to talk. So yeah, thanks for watching, bye. But not bye to his stream.
Car D Kaizoku.